everyone, this is Elizabeth from Organized Chaos, and today I'm answering some questions that I got from all of you a few weeks ago, and these are the questions I got related to teaching. As you can see, I'm riding in the car. It's a rainy day, which means my hair is pretty poofy. The lighting is not so great, and you might hear the occasional windshield wiper, but bear with me. I'm trying to use the time I can to answer as many questions as I can. So with all of that said, the question that I'm answering in this video is one that I got about ukulele. So the question was, this person teaches ukulele in 5th grade, which I also teach ukulele in 6th grade, so I have a similar situation. And they were wondering if I would recommend teaching ukulele as a designated focused unit of study, or to designate time to work on ukulele throughout the year so that you have enough time to cover all of the material that you need to from the standards that they get from the state. So first of all, I don't think that this is an either-or question. I think a little bit of both is actually probably best, although a lot of it will depend on your class situation, how long each period is, how much time you actually have throughout the year with that class, what else you're actually trying to cover and things like that. But one of the things that I always start off thinking about whenever I'm trying to decide how to teach things and for how long, when, and all of that is what skills or concepts am I wanting students to get out of this study. So if we're talking about ukulele, for me personally, I started teaching ukulele to my 6th grade students because I want them to understand chords and basic chord functionality and chord progressions. So for that, I need to spend a certain amount of time just teaching them the mechanics of playing the ukulele itself. But after that, it's going to be a tool that I use as I have students work on composing a chord progression, playing chord progressions, and trying out different combinations and things like that. So for me, in most cases, when we're talking about instrument study, I think you do need a certain amount of focused time to actually learn the mechanics of playing an instrument. And then after that, how much time you spend on it throughout the year will depend on what skills or concepts you're trying to teach with it. That being said, I tend to be wary of spending too much time on one thing, just because music is such a wide world and there's so many things to do that, anytime you start to notice yourself spending more than a few months really focused on ukulele or recorder or folk dance or whatever it may be, what other aspects of musicking or music making are you missing out on by spending that much time on that one format of music making, if I can put it that way. So those are some things to consider. The other thing I wanted to point out, which is related to my point about thinking about what skills or concepts you're teaching, is to remember that just because you are teaching ukulele or you're teaching recorder or xylophones or dancing or whatever it is, that is not mutually exclusive from teaching the standards. So you can use ukulele or recorder or folk dance or whatever material to teach different concepts. And the standards should be addressing skills and concepts. If you're looking at the National Core Arts Standards, if you're looking at state standards, most of the general music ones address different skills or concepts. So you can use the ukulele, if that's what you decide to do, to teach dynamics. You can use them to teach pentatonic scale if you wanted to. You can use them to teach different rhythmic elements. There are lots of things that you can use the same material to teach. The question you need to consider is that material, like the ukulele, best suited for those skills or concepts? But you don't have to feel like you're setting aside the standards when you are doing a unit or an extended amount of time on ukulele or any other teaching material. So I hope you found this answer helpful, and I encourage you to go and check out the written blog post that where I've answered this question with some links to some other associated blog posts that I've written in the past. You can go to CaldwellOrganizedChaos.com and check out all of the answers to the teaching questions and find more resources related to this topic as well. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye!